Okay, here's a look at the emini S&P for Monday, September the 19th, 2011. At emini Day Trader, we like to take a look at these market profiles. This is today's market profile and its corresponding volume profile, and this one occurred on Friday. The one in the middle here is the overnight session, right here. So the market came down almost to our major support at 76, did not quite make it there. In the overnight session, let's see, we got down to 86.75, so about 87, and then the regular trading hours we got down to 81.50. You can see that it opened here, came down and tested the low about midday, and then eventually had a good move higher. So it would have to move below that 76 for us to change our directional bias, our intraday directional bias to down. It has not done that. So we're still bullish on the market on the intraday basis. I'm not talking, weeks ahead of time, but on a day-to-day or intraday basis. And right now we're looking at likely support. Either we're going to have to monitor this overnight. The upper support would be 97, and then the next lower support would be about 93, and then below that would be approximately at 88. So those are the areas that we're looking for support in the market, with the likelihood to move higher. Other than that, the next support lower is down there at 76, and that's what we would watch if the market reacts negatively to some potential news. We do have housing starts tomorrow. On Wednesday, though, we do have the FOMC, and they will be releasing their information at 2:15 Eastern Time. Also on Wednesday morning, we'll have existing home sales. So there's some fairly important numbers and news announcements coming up in the next couple of days, and so we're going to monitor these prices accordingly. Upper still is the 14 area. 1214 is still the next support. We've been using that for for quite some time now, and we did hit up there on Friday. So that's the next target to the upside. As far as our trades were concerned today, we really didn't have that many trades set up or triggered. The first trade we had was actually a short in here that we did not take because we're intraday up. We did have a long right here that we did take, and it did hit our first and second objective. We had a short, as you can see, triggered here, entered us in the market here. We did have the red filter, so it was kind of more one of the kind of optional trades. It did come down, hit our first objective, and then have a nice dip here. But it really wasn't a trade that we liked because there's really no pronounced barrier at that area. So all we had going for us was one out of our three main components, which was the filter. So the market then started rallying. You can see we had three indications here to get long. We got hit right on the tick right here. Some of our members got filled on that and some didn't. And it had a really nice run of approximately 7 points right up to the top here after hitting our support right here. So that worked out very nicely. And then the market has pulled in here a little bit to finish off the day. So the inability of the gap lower to have follow through is certainly not bearish. So still looking at some good support. Definitely support at 88, probably at 90, around 93, and then 97 is the upper one that we're going to monitor overnight and see what happens. Of course, the European political situation and finance news coming out of there obviously is affecting the emini S&P quite a bit, and that's something to monitor overnight, as we obviously could have some pretty good ranges in the overnight session. So that's really a look at the market for right now. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com, and we'll see you again tomorrow.